Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Yeah, I have so much to talk to you guys about. It's crazy. So much happened to me this past week, and it's all really great. So I hope that this vlog is entertaining. My previous weekend began last Wednesday. It was my 21st birthday, and that night, my friends and I, we went to the casino, we went to dinner, we went to Applebee's, we went to the bars, and we just had a really fun night. It was really awesome. And then on Thursday, I had Thursday and Friday off of work that week. So on Thursday, Dylan and I spent the entire day packing and getting ready for our vacation that we left really early Friday morning for. We drove about 5.5 hours to Fort Bragg, California, where we stayed 2 nights, and we had this really beautiful hotel overlooking the ocean, which was phenomenal. I mean, if I could spend a long amount of time somewhere, I would always choose the ocean if I could. It makes me feel really just like, it just reminds me how small you are in life. Like there's just so much going on around you, and maybe, when I'm stressed out or I'm thinking about how things should be going, it just clears my mind and it helps me be in a better place. So that was awesome. And we did so much that weekend. We went to all the places, we went to downtown, we went to Glass Beach, we went and drove by the Mendocino Botanical Gardens, and it was all just so beautiful, and it was a really great time. And the big news is that on Saturday evening at Glass Beach, Dylan proposed to me, and we're now engaged. And I said yes, and it was just it was wonderful. It was magical and sweet, and we've been dating for 4 years and 7 months, and we've been living together for almost that entire period of time. It's kind of a long story, and there's a lot to it, obviously, but it's really nice to be in that stage of our relationship. I mean, I feel like we've emotionally been there, like ready for it for quite a while now, but now it's just official, and I get to call him my fiance, and it's really, really sweet. So, yeah, this is my ring. Oh gosh, where's the camera? I don't know if that's good light or not, but yeah, it was actually my great grandmother Helen's ring, so I feel really blessed to be able to have that family heirloom continue on, and I'm really blessed to be able to be the one to carry that on. So, yeah, that happened. I'm now 21 and I'm engaged, and I'm just so happy. I have a lot of clips that I want to show you guys from the vacation that I took. Unfortunately, there are a few that my phone there are a few clips that my phone is not registering as videos on the computer, even though they are videos on my phone. So some of them I can't share with you guys, but I have a video of the drive there. We drove by Clear Lake, I think it was called, in Lake County. And when we were there, I wrote it down. While we were there on Saturday night, we didn't know it, but we actually came the weekend of their annual Christmas parade. So Saturday night after dinner, we had some camping chairs in the back of the car, which was just perfect. So we were able to set up and sit down and watch the Christmas parade. But it actually started raining on us, and we only got through a quarter of the parade, and then we left, and we waited for a good hour for it. But it was still fun, and I still have some clips of that I'm going to insert after this. And then I have a clip of us driving home along Highway 1 up the coast, so it was just beautiful views of the ocean for hours. It was just so awesome. And then we actually went through San Francisco on our way home, and it was Dylan's first time driving in San Francisco, so it was kind of funny but very stressful. And I have a clip just of, driving through San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge. So I'll put those in here now.
That's so cool.
Yay!
I think that's really cool. I pulled the express.
Good!
Thank you.
Thanks! What is that? A plain postcard?
Taking options.
This is so
Oh,
cool.
it's a skunk train.
It's a Rudolph. I love this.
Rudolph red-nosed reindeer. Hey, look at Santa.
Where?
On the front, below the red nose.
Oh my gosh! We are approaching San Francisco and saying goodbye to the beach shortly. I'm going to miss it. Do you have any words of wisdom?
Make sure you fill up on gas so you don't get too nervous.
Yeah, because we are pretty close to the E. But Dylan is confident that we will make it to the gas station in time, so I will put my trust in him. As he smiles nervously. Alright, adios, beach. Much love. Peace out, beaches.
Turn left on Columbus Avenue.
Okay. All right. So, the theme of the week is describing our artsy sides, I guess. And so I have a few things to my side here that I want to share with you guys. I have never... See, when I was younger, I always thought of art just as like drawing, and I never really expanded what art was, if that makes any sense, because I can't draw. I'm not a painter or a sketcher or anything like that. But I do other things that are considered art, and until I grew up a little bit, I never really thought of them as art. So I have a few things here that I'm gonna show you guys. I learned to crochet when I was really young, but I didn't learn to do much with it as far as making things until I was in my teenage years. But I have here one of my favorite hats that I've ever crocheted, and it's using a shell pattern, and it's in this blue color, and it looks like this. And I just really love this hat. I have a lot of hats and scarves, and I'm actually in the process of crocheting my first blanket. That is quite the process, and I've had to rip it out many times just because of errors, and it's not easy, but I do love crocheting, so that is one thing. The next form of art that I am really proud of is writing. I have been a writer my entire life in different ways, creative writing, and as I grew up, journalism, and now I'm a reporter at my local newspaper. And I have here just a couple of my favorite newspapers that I've been a part of, like my current newspaper, but certain editions of the paper, because it's a daily newspaper. So this front page is of, there you go. This was when we had a very, very, very big fire in our area, the next county over, the county I went to high school in and I lived in for many years. Last September, on September 11th, maybe it was the day before, a couple days before, a very big fire started, and about 500 homes burned completely up, and people lost their homes, and many, many acres. I should know this. I forgot though. Like 100,000 something acres burned. And anyways, our newspaper was featured on a national news website or TV station, and I am on the bottom here, and I just think that's really amazing that my newspaper was featured like that, and my article here is about the different events that were canceled because of the fire, and I just thought that was really cool. And my favorite article I think I've written, but I don't have it with me right now, I think it's in a box somewhere, is actually of I interviewed this woman who had a mountain lion come into her yard, and it frightened her, and I just really liked the way it turned out. But the other one I have to show you is this one right here. I did an article about a lot of the downtown businesses where I live that were for sale or were recently sold or purchased, and yeah, so I just have that, and I was the center, and it was a good article. I got a lot of positive feedback from the community because of it. But anyways, yeah, I'm really proud of my writing art. I think it's the form of art that I've always been closest with. And then lastly, the thing I want to share with you is when I was a really young girl, I had always dreamed of being a fashion designer. And I don't want to be a fashion designer anymore, but I still have phases where I'll watch a season of Project Runway and sketch, and I don't think I'm the best or anything, but I do have a few things, because abstract art interests me, and designing interests me. I don't think I have a huge skill in it, but I still think it's fun to work with. So, oh no, what happened? 1 second. Okay. So these are just like abstract things I have done with a computer app, and let's see if I could do this. Okay, like another one, and then, okay, this is pretty cool, I think. you know, just playing around with stuff. Like I said, I don't think I'm some amazing artist, but those are my interests, and I don't know if, well, sociology isn't an art, is it? I don't know. I studied sociology in college, and I thought it was really interesting, but anyways, yeah, I think that's all I have for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you enjoyed the clips of my trip, and yeah, I just hope you guys have a lovely week. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.